short video, I'll be doing my 2.7 patch rerun banner predictions. As you can see on the screen, I have the 4 characters that I anticipate. It's not just me, obviously. I'm sure the whole community already knows that these are the anticipated characters due for a rerun. And so here we go. I already posted reviews of all of these characters previously. So do feel free to check out my reviews playlist, and you can see them there. For Klee, I actually did an updated review for her, or actually my first time review for her, recently when I was anticipating it for 2.6, but we now know she's not going to be coming for 2.6, so now she's pushed forward for 2.7. 2.6 will be officially launching tomorrow in my time zone, tomorrow evening to be fair. So yeah, I figured this is a good time to quickly, talk about 2.7 now. So yeah, as I've talked about before, I thought that 2.6 may have been a Windbloom event or a Ludi Harpastum Children's Festival event for Klee. We still have never gotten a Ludi Harpastum festival, and then so that's why I thought it would be 2.6 was going to be a Windbloom event, but it's not. That's fine. So maybe 2.7 is a Windbloom event, perhaps Windbloom festival, because it hasn't happened yet this year. Or maybe they're going to cancel it this year and replace it with the Ludi Harpastum event for the Children's Festival, because it is mentioned in the storyline, especially in the early and mid-game storyline, multiple times. And also it was mentioned during, right before, I think, her 1.6 patch for Klee's Midsummer Island Adventure. So then there's that too. So maybe 2.7 is going to be Klee's Midsummer Island Adventure. I don't know. But it's not really summer yet. It's still spring right now, right? In terms of our real-life calendar right now. It is pretty much the end of March right now, going into April, right? And then it might be, I don't know. So maybe 2.7 is going to be, because 2.6 is going to span until basically mid-May, right? Or early mid-May. So then that could be an early summer situation. Maybe she's not coming until 2.8, right? But let's just say she's coming for 2.7 for now, okay? So anyway, there's that. Other thing is that, yeah, maybe Windbloom is canceled this year, or maybe Windbloom is 2.7, and then maybe 2.8 is Ludi Harpastum or Mid-Island Summer Adventure for her, which would be amazing. Okay, moving along. Arataki Itto. Originally, I did not have him picked here. However, because Hoyoverse tweeted out officially last night, or in the early hours for myself while I was sleeping, but for other servers, you guys probably got them at your reasonable time, that, Yelan is coming in 2.7 and Kuki Shinobi is coming in 2.7. Now, speaking of Kuki Shinobi, she's likely a 4-star electro character. She's the deputy leader of the Arataki gang. And because of her official, let's say, tease or announcement by Hoyoverse, then that's the reason why I feel now then Arataki Itto has a higher chance of rerunning in the next patch then, to be coinciding with Kuki Shinobi. That's the 4-star in my opinion. But although he's Geo and she's Electro though, so I don't know I don't know if they will synergize in that way, but we don't know. Maybe she's completely a pure support, I don't know. Right? And if that's the case, then maybe, I don't know. So I will just say that for that reason alone, then Arataki Itto has now a higher chance of rerunning, and he's an amazing character. I previously did a review of him. I also, since then, I have leveled him up his talents a little bit more. I haven't done any other major changes. I just leveled up all his talents to 999 instead. Since the last time I reviewed him, near the end of his patch or during his patch. So that was just a few patches ago. So not a big major difference really. Yeah, and I just kept working on him to level him up a little bit more. I haven't really used him much more further, but I have used him in the Hakunin Iki event recently. So yeah, he's a good character. I would say Klee though, it's only for collectors I think at this point. I think that she is likely going to be a skip if we want to go back and talk about it this way. Likely going to be a skip for most characters. I know that she was very popular way back when she first debuted, but I think that at this stage in the game, unless you're a new player or free to play or early game or just a collector in general, I don't think most people are going to go for her. Arataki Itto, I think that some people found out that he is a really good damage dealer, and despite his flaw of being a Geo character, he's still very lethal as a Claymore yielder, and he definitely is decently fast in attacking as a Claymore character, so that's pretty good. I think that during his rerun he will be relatively popular, so I can see him being okay. I wouldn't say that he's going to make the most sales, but I think that he would be relatively popular because he is useful. and especially after they, rebalance Geo and defense and all that stuff with those artifacts and everything, then definitely I can see that some people who missed him would be willing to go for him. I am considering, if he was to rerun, I would consider going for his Red Horn Stone Thresher. Now, I previously said I would skip that weapon because it's very niche, but of the more recent characters, and you guys have heard me say this before on stream, Yoimiya, Shenhe, and Itto, of those three, I feel like he has more potential if we were to get his weapon. But I did give him, this weapon, the Unforged. So I may not, because I already gave him this weapon, but I might go for the Red Horn Stone Thresher, but then I would have this extra Unforged sitting around doing nothing. But the Red Horn will make his damage even more lethal because it's going to give him more crit stats. So anyway, that's something for the future. We'll get there when we get there. Next, Yoimiya. I've already talked about her previously. I thought that she was coming for 2.5. She's not coming. I thought she was coming for 2.6. She's not coming. So likely maybe now for 2.7. Yeah, it would just be really nice because Ayaka already is getting a rerun in 2.6, right? So, she has potential, Yoimiya. I won't say too much more here because I already repeated myself. I previously did the review for her a way back and it's still valid. I haven't really changed her build. If anything, I may have crowned her since then. And I will be happy to, maybe possibly consider crowning another one of her talents, but otherwise I still do use her in the Abyss. That's why. So for characters that I do use in the Abyss, I am willing to invest more of my resources into. For characters that I don't use in the Abyss, I don't usually crown them. Okay, let's just wrap it up then. So Kazuha, I've already estimated him for 2.5, didn't appear. 2.6, not going to appear, so now we're saying for 2.7. There are speculations that he may not come until 2.8 even, and that's likely, I don't know, because we know Yelan is likely going to be the 5-star for 2.7, right? And we know that with the current rerun situation, for 2.5, which we're currently on, we got Yoimiya as the sole new character, and then we're getting Raiden Shogun and Kokomi as the 2 rerun characters right now. Tomorrow, when 2.6 launches, we will be getting Ayato, Kamisato Ayato, as the sole new character, but he'll be rerunning with Venti, and then Ayaka will be a solo rerun on the second phase, right? So I'm not sure if, and there was only one time before where Hoyoverse had 4 characters altogether, right? And that was, that didn't happen again. So that was a one-time event. So we can safely assume that it's likely to only be 3 characters, although I do have 4 here, but that's just talking about like them and we'll just push them forward as needed. But basically, yeah, these are the 4 on everyone's minds right now that are due for a rerun, right? So I don't know. I can see them delaying Klee if they're gonna, launch her specifically for a Ludi Harpastum, a Windbloom event, or even her islands, right? I definitely feel like Arataki Itto has a high chance of being, coming because of Kuki Shinobi being announced. I can see Yoimiya also being delayed. I can see that. I can also see Kazuha being delayed. I don't want them to be delayed, but I can see them being delayed. Now, if we speak about Yoimiya, is she a skip or a must pull? I will be honest with you, I don't think she's a must pull. People have already compared her to Hu Tao, and Hu Tao is stronger than her. Now, Yoimiya offers stuff that others don't because she's like a machine gun and I like her playstyle. However, some people don't like that playstyle because they find it boring or too simplified. It's up to you. So I wouldn't say she's a must pull, but I do enjoy her and I did crown her, like I said. Kazuha is a must pull. That's a given. He's my boy. He's my other boy, my child being one of them. So like I would say like yeah, Kazuha has a must pull if and whenever he reruns. And for that reason, I think that like of the 4 characters, sorry, Itto is for sure going to come in 2.7. It seems like, but because they don't have to go in order of their debut, right? Because Yoimiya obviously debuted before him, and same with Kazuha, but they don't have to go in that order. So then that means I don't know. Maybe they're going to do Yoimiya and then maybe Klee or Kazuha, I'm not really sure. Again, they might delay Klee until the actual summertime if they're doing her island adventure, right? And then I can see them delaying Kazuha because maybe they're only gonna do 2 reruns, right? So maybe it's just 2 reruns and the 1 new character, right? So Yelan plus Arataki Itto and Yoimiya is my guess then, right? If I had to really lock it down here, right? If they were to do 3, then it would probably be maybe the 3 Inazuma characters and Klee being pushed forward. So those are my guesses. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And are you looking forward to any of these characters? Are you guys going to pull for their constellations or get them for the first time if you haven't gotten them already? Or get their weapons maybe? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you guys in the next one. I also just posted a quick early thoughts on Yelan and Kuki Shinobi, so please check that out as well. And I also posted some early pre-release analysis for Ayato and his weapon choices, as well as my discussion of the 2.6 banner, Phase 1, Ayato and Venti, as well as the 4-star characters on that banner, and also the Haran Gepaku Futsu debut of his sword, and the elegy for the end as well. So stay tuned, so do check those out, and please feel free to subscribe, hit the like and thumbs up, and leave me comments and questions. Also, in addition, moving forward, I will be posting more videos about weapons. I realized that I'm actually a little behind, or maybe I just never made them, too many weapon videos, so I will be doing a bunch more of those, talking about the different weapon classes of the other 5-star weapons that have come and gone already. So instead of, but I will be talking about weapon specifics when the actual Haran is launched, and also once the banners are live for Haran and Elegy. So I will have more comparison videos as well for those as well. So do stay tuned, and I will be doing reviews for Sucrose and possibly an updated review for Ayaka and Yunjin coming forward, and we'll go from there. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please feel free to connect with me in the comments section, and also join my Discord server, and feel free to connect with me there as well. The link is in the description. Thank you.